So my buddy has this Vespa LX50 that he just wants to make it a little bit more, just a little peppier. We were actually going to do a 80cc big bore and a hot cam on this, but they don't have that in stock right now. So for now, we're going to do a variator upgrade kit for this and a clutch spring change. That alone is supposed to add at least 5 horsepower, 5 mile an hour to the top speed of these bikes. It's basically, I guess, like changing the gearing. It lets the bike rev a little higher. That is this kit here. But before we can even do that, the bike stopped running a couple of days ago, and this is the vacuum hose to the petcock. So we're going to put some new fuel line and vacuum line in, do a little test run, set a baseline. Right, so that's new vacuum fuel lines installed on the bike. Let's see. Go for an official full speed run. So I've got the belt cover off, which you can see here. I've taken the variator off and the clutch off, so we can put the new variator on, and B, so we can change the spring in the clutch here that you see just inside here to match the variator, and then to put a new belt on. One thing I see here is oil in the airbox. Not a huge amount, but also not, a pretty decent amount, which indicates it probably was overfilled with oil at some point. But so the filter is actually, like, you see there's oil in the filter, so this is not good. It's not really able to breathe through this anymore. Now I've backed the nut off the clutch assembly. You can see the spring a bit more obviously now. So we're going to replace that with this new one, which is designed to work in conjunction with the Malossi Variator kit. So we'll throw that in here and put the clutch back together. So the big nut on the clutch requires 42 foot-pounds. As you can see, we made 42.6 foot-pounds. That can be difficult to hold on to, obviously. So I clamped this clamp around the outside of it, and then these two to stop that clamp rotating, and these little Irwin things that's just held 42 foot-pounds. Right, so just wrapped up the variator kit upgrade on the Vespa LX50. Did some testing before, and the top speed was 37 miles an hour, so I literally just changed the variator, done an oil and filter service. Well, it doesn't have a filter, but an oil service. And like they say with these variator kits, they should just add 5 mile an hour to the top speed. So we'll go and see if that's true. Okay, let's see what she does now. Oh, I missed it. 43. Fucking overtook someone. So we did actually gain 6 mile an hour top speed, and I think honestly, maybe given the perfect scenario, that was 43 miles an hour. You might see 44, 45 mile an hour. And that's just changing the variator. There's no additional power from the engine, no other changes at all apart from the clutch spring. Yeah, not bad.